Gypsy Rose Blanchard was not a victim. She was not medically abused by her mother. Her actual medical records show us the truth. So I think with the Gypsy files being released, with all the videos going around, I think everybody's finally ready to hear the truth. So I've been reviewing her medical records, and they show that she does really have medical conditions. Her record shows that she has a chromosome disorder called 1q21.1 microdeletion, which is a known genetic condition that causes seizures, developmental delays, and neurological issues, everything that Gypsy had. So the first medical record that I've been reviewing, she was 13 years old, and on her chart, it's listed that she has a mild intellectual disability, she has vision and hearing issues, she has epilepsy, asthma, and central hypoventilation, meaning that her brain doesn't automatically tell her to breathe when she's sleeping, and these are neurological and genetic type conditions, not imaginary illnesses. Now, her procedures up to that time showed that she had eye muscle correction, which we can still see that there's some issues with her eyes. She had a niacin fundoplication to prevent severe acid reflux and vomiting. She had a G-tube because she was failure to thrive, something else from the microdeletion. She had a tonsillectomy, ear tube. She had removal of one salivary gland because of drooling, not all of them, one. She had a muscle biopsy, and she had 3 teeth pulled. Not all her teeth, 3 at that. There was no dozen of unnecessary surgeries, no experimental procedures, no proof of medical torture. And her medication at that time, she was taking medication for a seizure, asthma, allergy, and that's it. That's all the medication she was taking at that time. Now we're going to move on to, in my opinion, one of the most important ones. The next one is she was really close to her 18th birthday. She was 17. And at this time, the doctors did discover the microdeletion. And her updated records show that she had epilepsy, mild cognitive impairment, vision issues, asthma, and a fluid-filled cavity in the spinal cord. But this is really important because they observed that Gypsy was reacting when her legs were touched by the doctor, even though she herself, not her mother, she was telling the doctor that she couldn't feel her legs and she couldn't walk. Now, we know that at that time, she knew she could walk. She was the one that was hiding it from her mother for so many years because she just thought her mother wasn't going to love her the same. I don't know. But this is when the doctors started questioning the muscular dystrophy. But they were questioning Gypsy, not Dee Dee. And then at that time, her medication was a seizure medication, the asthma inhalers, allergy medicine, acid reflux treatment, occasional Valium for muscle pain or anxiety. I don't know why she was taking it. I don't know which one of those she was taking it for, and topical antibiotics. Once again, no crazy medicine. And she, it just really shows the truth. These are regular medication for the things that she did have. So was there fraud? Yes. But it was because they were lying together to other people to get trips, house, money. I mean, she was taking VIP Disney trips and stuff like that she loves to show off about. But it is fraud. It's not Munchausen by proxy, and it does not justify unaliving her mother. So the final point is that she did not unalive her mother because she was medically abused. She manipulated a vulnerable man, Nicholas Godejohn, that has severe autism and low IQ, into helping her unalive her mother. And this whole narrative of being medically abused was made up for her not to spend her life in prison like Nicholas is doing so at the moment. Now, I know I've been talking about Gypsy Rose Blanchard for some time, but I kind of want to do something from the beginning, like just showing little by little with the facts, the medical records, the police report, the prison emails, all the FOIA documents, the text messages, the FB messages, and all that stuff. And this is thanks to the women of the Gypsy Truth Train that have been able to get all this information to show the truth. So I'm going to ask you for a little bit of help. You tell me why you think Gypsy was a victim, and then I can just show you with the actual proofs of why she wasn't. So let me know what you think in the comments. Help me out here because this is overwhelming. There's so much information. It's wild. But of course, don't forget to like my video, share it, follow me for more Gypsy content, but also true crime, story time, and cheese.